Hey, how yins doing? Welcome back. I got some more work on the house done, although it's kind of interesting. Once I finished putting these walls in and this little bit of glass in the little balcony, I honestly I started to feel a little guilty that I did that all off camera. Camera? Yeah, we'll go with that. So I'm still trying to work out what to show and what not to show, but I for sure won't finish it. I still don't have the roof or anything off camera. I will make sure that I record that. I don't know if that'll be this episode or not. I think. Let's see. I'll show you down here what I've done so far, and then I'm going to go mine the deep slate for the roof. So I did just a little storage area. I'm not sure I like the trapdoors on the side. Like, structurally, it looks good, but it's kind of a pain because I have to, like, come this way to access the chest, you know? I got my wood, got sort of earth stuff. If I had dirt, it would go in here, but I have some gravel and some clay and some bricks. Plant stuff, rocks, you know. Actually, that is dirt. I do have dirt, and it is in the wrong chest. Oops. In the middle here, tools and such, and then ores, decorative things. That's empty. That one's empty, and then that's mob drops. And then all my food is here. I will build out a little bit of a counter and probably put in a smoker, because I think I'm going to make sure that all the food I cook is done in the smoker, and I might even be a little bit extra and only use charcoal for that. I think it'd be kind of neat, because you wouldn't use regular coal to cook your food directly anyway. Yeah. I think, I don't know, is it late enough in the day that I can sleep away this rain? No, that would be too convenient. Okay. So oh, and I don't think you saw me planting the potatoes, but I planted those. I've got a little bit of a pathway to mark my way. I just, the first hole that I sort of went down to mine some stuff last episode, I just made a staircase down to the deep slate level. I do want to say, so this is episode 4, and as I'm recording this, episode, let's see, I think I'll switch over to this. Episode 1 just went up, and already I'm getting some comments from audience that are watching. Hopefully you're still watching, and that is incredibly cool. And I don't even know if I could express how much I appreciate the positive messages I've received thus far. Anyway, as I was digging this staircase down, I came across this. I actually don't know what's... Yeah, I didn't know what was above this. I was not expecting that. Do these just randomly spawn in the world now? Oh, there's more there. Oh. Ah. Okay. So, maybe Generation thought that was supposed to be underwater, but it ended up not being. Okay. Then probably nothing super interesting. I guess I'll just let the water carry me down, as my dog makes all sorts of noise shuffling. And I had to cut there real quick because my dog decided to bark at I don't know. Hard to say. Could have been a squirrel, could have been a neighbor. Don't know. In any case, this is taking a very long time. The water is receding. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is going down. Okay. Something I talked about last episode was the lack of lightning bugs, fireflies, what have you. And I am happy to say that... okay, I guess I just have to wait for this to be over with. This is my life now. Yeah, I'm happy to say that literally that very night, which was 3 nights ago, yeah, I saw quite a few in my yard, which was nice to see. Every year since, I don't know, I was a little one, I have caught a lightning bug. Well, multiple. I just like to, sort of swipe them out of the air and watch them crawl around and then take off again. I don't know. It's just a strange, silly little tradition, I guess. I haven't had the chance to do that yet because when I saw them the other night, it was just a little too dark. My eyes ain't what they used to be, and so I kind of need enough light that I can see them flying when they're not lit up to be able to catch them. And then since that night we had storms and whatnot, so I wasn't able to do it on subsequent nights, but I think tonight we're not supposed to have any more storms, so maybe I will catch one. I don't know how much of this to show you, because I'm just going to be down here mining the deep slate for a while. I think when I built the previous cabin, it was something like 5 stacks, maybe 6 of the stuff to cover the house, which is wild. It every single time I go to do a roof, I am astounded by how much material it actually takes to cover the whatever area you're covering with a roof. I think I'm just going to keep on going. I'll get quite a few stacks here, and I'll record, but if I don't come across anything, I will probably see you back at the cabin. Hello. So yeah, as I was mining here, found some diamonds, which is pretty cool. I don't tend to use diamond tools all that much at the start because I don't have anything set up for enchanting. But yeah, that is exciting. Just sort of dig around, make sure I'm not going to unleash any lava or anything like that. And then we will mine them up, and these will be the first diamonds I have mined in this world. And I will be mining them with you. Yeah, there we go. In fact, just before I set out on this this little journey here, I had finally made an iron tool. or iron pick, I guess. You know, it's funny. Actually, I made an iron axe, but I didn't get the Iron Age achievement until I made the pick. I guess that's what you have to make? Or is it because I made the iron axe before I had smelted iron? Because I had just used what I had found in, like, some shipwrecks. I am not sure. Let's see. What am I up to? Still, not anywhere near enough cobble deep slate. Like I said, with roofs, my rule of thumb anymore is, I guess, stone tools, here we go, is to collect at least a stack more than what you think. And even then, that almost always fails me. I still end up short. So I will probably finish out this stone pick, collecting the deep slate, and I will see you hopefully on the surface. I also found some redstone as well, but I can't mine it right now because all I got on me is the stone. And that was not long since I last cut. Also, if I'm cutting even more than I have in past videos, some of that is just trying to get a better hang of what to include and where to stop and so on. But also I've got a bit of a coughing fit this morning, and I don't think you want to hear that. I know I don't particularly care to hear other people coughing. So, yeah. Anywho. Okay, so I am back. It wasn't that much longer, actually, that I was down there. That's as much cobble deep slate as I got. I am sure that won't be enough. But, we will see. Guess I'll start with that, and let me get some dirt so I can pillar a little bit. And, guess I will get the roof started here. As I'm recording this, my second episode still, isn't up yet. It will be in 2 days. I'm trying to get, I guess, a bit of a buffer, because I know in the fall here I'm going to be I don't have a pick on me. That would figure. Anyway, I know I'm going to be a little bit busier, and I don't know how often I'll be able to record. At the moment, I am planning on recording, or releasing rather, 2 episodes a week. We'll see how long that is sustainable for me. Like I said, I'll be busier in the fall here, and honestly, all goes well into the new year, I will be busier than I have been in quite some time. So we will see how that affects my ability to do this. Like I said, I'm not looking for this to be any kind of a career or anything like that. This is just me having some fun, and if I can provide some someone out there, you, uh, with some content that you like to see, then you know, wow, okay, you know, that's all I'm sort of looking for. So yeah, like I said, we'll see how I do with videos in the future. I'm trying to, like I said, build up a bit of a buffer, but I don't want to get too far ahead. I would hate to be releasing like a video in, I don't know, like October, talking about like the end of July or something like that. You know, like that's a little ridiculous. That's not going to be enough stairs, I don't think. Also, related to what I just said, I realized, especially after sort of putting together the last episode, I say the phrase, I think, way too much. In that episode especially, I'm pretty sure I said it like every other sentence. And that is, that's bad. I guess it's just my, like, filler phrase. So I am going to try and stop saying it so much. I do not have high hopes that I will be successful in reducing the amount of times I say that, but we will see. We'll see how it goes. Also, I did update to snapshot 3 of 26. I guess 20. Is it 26.3 snapshot 3? Right? Yeah. I don't know how they do stuff like that anymore. It's been a long time since I played on a snapshot. Like I couldn't even tell you. So yeah, I am pretty sure this is just snapshot 26.3 and then snapshot 3. I don't know how you make the cushion things that I see everybody messing around with. I'll get there at some point. But one thing it did fix, I don't know if it was was it the start of last episode? Maybe it was the one before. My apologies. Oh, I should have saved a few of the blocks. Anyway, at the beginning I was pointing out the weird lighting I was having with entities, and I am happy to say that this snapshot seems to have fixed that. So I guess it was, in fact, a snapshot thing. The tops of my chickens and my chests and whatnot are no longer dark. Also, I don't know where the chickens wandered off to. I had, I think, 2 of are they the winter ones? I don't know, the black chickens. I had 2 of those hanging around. And at least one of the white chickens, the originals. And, I haven't heard them in a minute. And I don't see them. I know somewhere that way is, I guess it's still a wolf, right? But they're now in different colors. And it was one of the black wolves. Something isn't right here. That should have been lower, shouldn't it? Yeah. Well, dang. So yeah, I don't know. I think those eat the passive mobs. I don't know if that's what got to my chickens, or if they just wandered off and fell into a hole. Hopefully I have enough eggs that I can get some more. I do need to set up some kind of a farm for them. I don't tend to do... Well, I don't know. I've gone back and forth on doing like really fancy complex farms. Chickens I typically don't farm, at least for meat. And for the eggs, I typically just have like a little pen with hoppers on the floor that go to a chest. I'll probably do that here, because I imagine about the only things I'm going to use eggs for is making pumpkin pies. I guess that's... Is that the only thing you can... Oh no! You need eggs for the cake, right? Okay, so I'll... Two things then that I'll be using the eggs for. I guess it doesn't matter which color of egg you use, right? I hope. I don't know that I've bothered with such things since the different color mobs for the different biomes were added. Okay, and we go out. Oh, and I need another block for there too. Alright, well, unfortunately I made them all stairs, and I think... Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I would have had enough, Alright, well, I guess back to mining some deep slate. Which is... Oop. Not a, Here, I find I can get a better angle if I do that, instead of trying to do it from higher up. Yeah, not a particularly fun thing to farm. I will put torches up here temporarily. And I don't have a shovel on me. That's okay. I don't mind breaking dirt with the hand. I'm not sure. I might put upside down stairs and through here to make it look a little bit better. But I actually kind of like being able to see that little bit of overhang. Usually I see A-frame cabins where the roofs go. Oh, I'm trying to think if I've seen one in real life. I feel like in most photos I see, it looks like the roof line goes straight to the ground. But surely you'd want a little bit of separation, right? For like water drainage? Ooh, that looks terrible. Hopefully, once I get the get some more deep slate, it'll look better. I also put some torches along my my path here. Oh, am I blind? No. Well, yes, but also no. So I'm see, there's one of the guys or gals. Don't know. I will have to tame you, and we'll have to come up with a name for you. But I don't know if this is the culprit for why I have no chickens anymore, or if they just, like I said, fell into a hole somewhere. Hard to say. I think oh, just said it. Oh, but no, I don't want to keep calling attention to it because then I'll never get anywhere. just move on. Anyway, in the previous episode, I tried to cut it down. Originally, I was aiming for like 20-minute episodes, but that one ended up being like a half an hour. I guess I need some feedback from, audience that are watching. Do you like 30-minute episodes? Like, I can easily do that. I also don't know if I should be trying to cut out my dog and his scratching and shuffling and everything else. I do cut out his barking, but in any case, I don't know if a half hour is just too long. I'm sort of envisioning this video being on like maybe a second monitor, or if your monitor's big enough, the same monitor but like in a window off to the side or something. That's what I do. I only have one monitor, but it's big enough that I typically just have like the game or something on one side and YouTube open on the other. So I don't know if a longer episode is good in that it's less time that you need to focus on like finding a video to watch while you're playing your game or doing whatever, or if you like smaller ones because then it's easier to get through an episode in a sitting. I don't mind pausing and coming back to a video, over the course of a day, but I know some people prefer sort of, sit down to watch a video and then watch to the end and then, move on to something else. So I guess if I could get a little bit of feedback on that sort of thing, that would be helpful. I know what I like, and I mostly want to make these videos for me and for what I like to see myself, but it is a bit of a two-way street, right? Like, I can say I'm making these for me, but really it's you who is watching, right? So yeah, if you could give me a little bit of feedback on, do you want episodes that are more like 20 minutes or do you want more like half hour? I think this one's going to end up being another longer one. So I will try and quickly finish the roof and then we will call it a day. I think I want to make some slabs as well. Okay, let's get up there. Oh, nope, that is not what I wanted there. That, and then I guess that will be that. Okay, you overhang like that. Nope. Alrighty. Oh no, that's right. I need. Do I just do that maybe? Yeah, I think that'll. Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't know that I'm going to add any kind of a roof for the balcony. I might just leave it as is. Okay. Well, now that we've got that finished, I will leave it there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.